can see here, we are starting to come out of the pits. Here I started almost at the back of the first row, and then, here I'm just putting my glove on because I wasn't ready. Through the third corner here, as you can see, we're overtaking the slow guy, and then we get almost side by side with this guy. But I back out because I do not want to make a move into the chicane. After the chicane, there's 2 more very long corners, and then after these 2 corners, it's a pretty long straight. Right here, I know that I have the speed advantage because I am light. I'm 70 pounds compared to him. He's probably double my weight. As you can see through this corner, I missed the apex, causing me to go into the dirt. And then this guy had asked me if I was okay. I told him yeah, although my back was hurting. Through this bank section, I had very little to no grip as I was just in the dirt. This corner right here is probably the most bumpiest corner on the whole track. Here I put my hand up because I was giving a wave to my dad. I took a different line here, and as you can see, I closed the gap very quickly. This guy was defending pretty good, but here in this corner, he made a mistake. He went wide, and I took that position. After the straight, you can see how much I closed the gap on them, and here I'm using all of the track to my advantage. These guys in front of me are battling, so in my mind I was like, okay, if they're battling, then I should push to close the gap, and that's exactly what I did. You can see how much faster I am, that I literally have to bump draft this guy so that we can catch your head. Here he takes a very defensive line. I try to go through here, but he defends. As you can see here, the difference in speed. I passed this first guy, I took in right behind him, and then whenever I pass him, I get right beside this guy. But I don't know how to go side by side through this corner, and he closes the gap on me, so I have to go through the dirt. Then this guy also passes me, so I took in right behind him to bump draft him. I look behind and there's a fast guy approaching, so I go off to the right to let him pass so that we could catch ahead. With the bump draft, we both breeze right past him. He gets this first corner right, but I don't, and I go off into the dirt. Here I spin, and then here you can see that both of them were coming at me full speed. I thought they were going to crash into me. I'm a little angry at myself as I could have kept it together, but it was just a silly mistake. Because of the spin that just happened, I have very little to no grip, as you can see through these corners. Through this corner I understeer and I go a little too wide. In this corner I go a little slowly because I know I did not want to mess up 2 times in a row. Slowly but surely, you can see that here I am closing the gap to the guy ahead. To this corner, I wasn't expecting him to defend, but he goes onto the outside, so I switch back into the inside. I take a little peek to see if I'm clear from him, and I am clear. Here I'll lock up the brakes, so I try to go a little quicker, and I am a little quicker. I'm pushing as hard as I can, but here you can see that I have to slow down because of this car that is going really slow. Here I try to pass him, but I can't pass him because he's in the way, so I have to pass him right after these few corners. I look behind and I see that the guy has caught up, so I know that I have to make a pass on this guy soon. I move over so that he can see that I am stuck behind this guy. I try to move him out the way, but I can't, so now we're going 3 wide, and then through here, he passes me. I am more faster than him, but I know that I have to stay behind him because I don't want to pass into this corner, so I bump draft him. Through these corners, I take a different approach than him. I go early and he goes late on the curbs, and then going early on the curbs help me gain the speed. Through here, I cut off to the left and I pass him. Here I toggle the human DRS effect. They wave the checker flag, we last lap, and we are going home. I slow down and put my hands up to make sure that anybody who is behind me sees that I am slowing down for pit stop.